cheap thrills.
Sup family, it's your boy Nate, aka Tabasko Sweet, and you're watching Cheap Thrills. You already know what it is. Anyway, I've been getting hella requests for more jewelry, and you know your boy delivers. So I'm gonna make the signature chain of a dude who brags that he spent $1 million on jewelry. I'm talking about my boy, Trippie Redd. Now you might know Trippie Redd from his slappers, Love Scars, and Dark Knight Demo. This fool vowed that he'd spend at least $500,000 on his neck alone, and he's made good on that promise, family.
I told y'all I was gonna put 400,000 to $500,000 on the net.
His jewelry game? Straight wildin'. Now he just recently added a $400,000 Uka Uka chain, aka that little evil man from Crash Bandicoot. Now that's, dare I say, off the chain. But I got my eye on a different piece. Now I'm trying to cop that iced out spiky 8-ball. Now this thing goes hella hard. Got that thick diamond encrusted chain, you don't see that too often. With that iced out combination lock, in case fools are trying to jack you, and that spiky 8-ball, whew, fuego alert. Trippie's looking like he's about to roll up on Bowser's castle one time. Now the real necklace even has a secret compartment inside the spike ball. And guess what's in there, family? If you guessed another pendant, you guessed it! And you was right, family. Now personally, I'm gonna stick to the main spike ball for my version. We flex from afar, family. Now if you're close enough to someone for you to open up your spiky exterior and show them your little delicate diamond encrusted pendant inside, then you're close enough for them to jack that shit. So close it up, family, because they're probably not texting you back. And they're gonna take all your links and they're gonna break your heart. Anyway, safety first, family. Now this chain is on fweg. But you know your boy doesn't have 200K to drop on jewelry. But in the words of Trippie Redd, when Drake left him off his #1 hit, God's Plan, I'm not gonna be salty about it. I'm gonna work on my own shit. Your boy's the trap game Frank Sinatra. I did it my way. Or some shit like that. So what do you say? Shall we cop the ice without paying the price? Here's what you're gonna need. Black and silver rhinestones and some super glue. A dog chain and a combo lock. A styrofoam ball and some styrofoam cones. Silver and black acrylic paint. Silver nail polish. Crafting glue. All right, in the first step, we gotta glue our spikes onto our ball. Now you know I'm about to call in the guns for this one, family. Now make sure to leave a blank area front and center for where we're gonna paint our 8 for our 8-ball. Now don't go too crazy with the hot glue, family, because it'll melt the styrofoam. That's a dead giveaway. Now we got our first row laid out. Now for the back one, just place a cone in between each cone you already have. All right, now that all the spikes are laid out, it's time to start painting this thing. We're gonna paint it all black on the sphere, except for a circle in the front where we're gonna put our 8. And the spikes will be painted silver. All right, now that our black and silver paint are technically dry, we're gonna draw a silver circle in the front with a black 8 inside of it. Take your time, family. Precision is key. Very clean. I'm gonna go speed mode with the hairdryer. Get this dry. Now that it's dry, it's time to draw in the 8 to our 8-ball. Damn, family. This 8-ball's looking ready to hit the slopes. And before we start bedazzling, it's time to seal it in with some crafting glue. Now I'm just going over the entire surface with a thin layer. It'll seal it in and prevent the super glue from melting our styrofoam. All right, family. I've got my spiky 8-ball all painted up, and I covered it in some crafting glue to keep it sealed. Now it's time for the tedious part. It's time to ice this thing out. I'm gonna cover the entire surface of my 8-ball with these black rhinestones. Now you might remember from the Rolex episode, got a little stick with wax on the top to make it easier for me. Just hit it with a little super glue and go one at a time. Damn, family. You seeing this shit right now? We're well on our way to a $200,000 necklace. Fuego alert, this thing's on fire. I wonder if this is one of those magic 8 balls. Am I the most fuego of them all? Huh. Must be broken because it still says 8, but you already know what it is. While we set this guy aside to dry, we can start bedazzling our combination lock. Now for this one, I'm gonna use some medium silver rhinestones. You know I got that bag on me. Tight. Now we got all our diamonds laid out on the front side of our lock. Let's set this aside and work on our chain. Now first we gotta get these loops off of here. Now these are for crafting, not jacking scooters. One more. Very clean. Now on the real chain, there's little tiny diamonds covering the entire thing, but that would take us like 10 years to do. So we're gonna go speed mode, use some glitter nail polish. Now they don't teach you this in school, family, but I'm practically a real jeweler by now. Damn, family, if you've been following along my tutorials, you should have more ice than the Ice Age franchise. I'm talking Ice Age 1, Ice Age 2, Ice Age 3, Ice Age 4. Is there an Ice Age 4? On the real though, shout out DreamWorks. Shrek was lit. And if you don't f with Shrek, get out of my swamp. It's time to get back to the 8 ball. Now that the black diamonds are done drying, it's time for the silver ones on the face. Now it's easiest to start by outlining your 8. Damn, family, this thing is getting hella stoned. Damn, this thing's really coming along, family. Now it's time for max precision. We're gonna take our tiny diamonds and center them on the black for our 8. Be very careful when you lay down your glue. We're running out of space here. And you wanna make sure that there's black outlines showing on either side of the diamonds. Damn, family! About to go snowblind off this 8 ball. I'm gonna need some protective gear before I keep going. Much better. Remember, family, you gotta protect your eyes if you're gonna be shining on them like that. But we're not done icing this out yet. It's time to hit these spikes. And nobody said this was gonna be easy, family. If you don't have 200,000 bones, you better be ready to lay 200,000 stones. Leave no stone unhinged. Damn, family, this shit's on froze. We need to get this thing on a chain ASAP. I'm gonna use this little half link and loop it through one side of the chain and glue it into the top of the ball. Now Trippie rocks his piece kind of like a choker up top, with the ball hanging low. So measure it out on your neck and secure it in with the combination lock. And don't forget the combo, family, unless you're trying to rock this shit for life. Now I'm never telling any of you guys what my combination is. It's 420. Locked and loaded, family. I'm ready to flex this thing, but I never thought I'd say this. My neck is a little too heavy right now. I need to let this thing shine on its maiden flex. Bye, old friend. And there you have it, family. Trippie Redd's spiky 8-ball chain, worth $200,000. You know, the haters will say it's Kira Kira Plus, but your boy knows it's real. Keep shining on them, Cheap Thrills fam, and stay hitting me with those requests in the comments. Ladies, you know what to do. Slide into my DMs. Make sure to keep sending me fit pics of the DIYs you guys are doing at home. Shit is tight. You're making your boy proud. Gang! Thanks for watching, Cheap Thrills fam. Who else is gonna keep you as threaded as your boy? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, show your grandma, show your mom, show your cousins. Click here for some more heat, and make sure to tune in every Tuesday for some more wholesome times with your boy.